There he is. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole. And then... And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Alright. I don't know what we're gonna see. A very simple room. Very simple. So, this is KYOKO'S room. What can we investigate? We should probably check to see what we can actually investigate. Okay. Camera, I say just... why not? It's not gonna give us anything whatsoever. Pillow. Let's check out the bed. Here's our bed. I don't see anything interesting here. At least not as far as the case is concerned. Alright, bathroom. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Yeah, might be pretty good. Makoto. Good job, Makoto. Still has proper decency, even though you're in the girls' room. Good job, buddy. Nothing here. Nope. Nothing we can find. What can Byakuya say?
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of a clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you came here? That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What is it?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. It's out with a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all it was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Under these particular sheets, I think. Let's investigate the journal here, whatever this is. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration. No, it's not a woodblock decoration, that's a lock. That is a lock. That is a lock to the dojo. The number 6 dojo, she has it. She left something for us there, didn't she?
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Lockers are those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, it might... I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in a dojo that might go... that this might go to. The dojo? The block key has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, good. And under the sheets? Let's see what's actually under the sheets. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikusawa, sex female. That's okay. That's Mukuro Ikusawa's sheet. Mukuro Ikusawa? Class 178?
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank blank blank. That's it. That was a terrible Monokuma voice. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. This is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together. Look down at the profile sheet. Name, Makoto Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. Wait, so Makoto Ikusaba is not ultimate despair? She's ultimate soldier. In elementary school, she won a survival game, Tournament, and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she has joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she had received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Makoto's profile has been added to the Truth Bullets section of the handbook. We know a lot more about Makoto Ikusaba now. Whoa. Maybe something happened throughout the 3 years that she was gone. Maybe? If she's actually the mastermind, maybe she was brainwashed, you think? The ultimate soldier. A mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. This was how I saw things, as just an ordinary person. But then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player's becoming our hero. Ah, it's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh. You found a profile? So, what if you did?
Hey!
Don't freak out.
Come on now!
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag a corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know?
What?
Ogami. Sakura. Our rule violations really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper life is built on a dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is, how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the kill game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I could probably clarify that. Or should.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back then, there were 15 people there, right? I think that the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. God, I remember all these faces, and a lot of them are gone forever. This really sucks. A misunderstanding? Are you sure?
in other words...
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then...
Makoto Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
We already knew about it, so... The 16th student, Makoto Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Sorry. Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You won't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. My voice got a lot better for doing Monokuma. Definitely water helps. I don't want to wake up a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at the sneaky Miss Kitty Kitty, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. That further backs up that the body that we found is actually Kyoko. Because it said that, in the file it said that aside from multiple injuries all over the body, in several different areas, the primary injuries were in back of the head and the knife wound. That's what it said, but we also saw in the hand, when we went to investigate the hand, a bunch of scars and a bunch of other damages all over the hand. So it even further backs up the theory that the body there is actually Kyoko. Which just makes me really sad as well, because if that's actually Kyoko, I'm gonna be really, really depressed. Kyoko wears these gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand. Yeah, see all the scars over there? The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves. To hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on a corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Makoto was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Makoto is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said that he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Makoto is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Makoto is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Makoto is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come up with that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly why I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Makoto Ikusabe isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Makoto, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Makoto giving us information that would raise question about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Makoto isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Makoto and come up to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but that's really true. If Makoto isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if the key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Wow, we and Byakuya are going ham here, honestly. We're going hamsker together. Kyoko... Kyoko... God damn it. Oh god. Makoto, Kyoko, and Byakuya. Done. That's the investigation team right there. You don't need anything else. The dynamic may not be the best, but they are intelligent as hell. And they'll be able to bounce ideas off of one another easily, except Byakuya, he's kind of competitive. Nevertheless, let's see if we can use the key to open up the 6th locker. The wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, you see the locker farthest to the right.
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have the key in at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. Look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows have been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded out ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related. If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved? I think it might be a puncture in one of the duct tape. Is that a hole? Yeah, I think that's a hole there. We just uncovered so many things. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on the next... we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mikuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research. Library. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Byakuya, carrying the team like a boss. It's a little sketchy, but I'm trusting him right now. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seems to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Can he give us the file?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How do you not make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Pretty sure most high school students can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? I feel like... Part of me really feels like maybe Byakuya is leading us on to this. Right? Either he's leading us on, or he actually is like trying to figure out this whole thing. There are two things that's happening here. Two possibilities. Either he's leading us on because he did it, or he is trying to actually help us because he doesn't know himself and tries to get another person's perspective on this in order to see if it's correct or not. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out in the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, there are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. The claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into the enemy. Into any enemy. Huh. And I just realized that the hand... had the wolf thing, the Fenrir. I think that's the Fenrir logo, but it had a logo of a wolf or a dog. So maybe it's not Kyoko. Unless... I'm gonna leave that to myself. I'm not gonna decide yet. They've been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continuous existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing that many state secrets they acquired, or the many state secrets. Some, however, believe there was mounting eternal tension within the group, and it simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it. The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of our team, each member that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on the body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Makoto Ikusaba's profile has been updated to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Oh god, don't tell me. Don't. Oh no.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial!
Something is different about Monokuma. Right? Like, really different. Right?
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
Something is really different about him. Really different. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Well, this is a good time to save, because I'm not gonna do it in the class trial just yet. It's gonna take us like 3 or 4 hours to do it, to be honest. Those things are long, they're very arduous. You can't really save. I don't think you could save in the middle of a class trial. Oh, good lord. I'm gonna have to do a lot of recording for this. Nevertheless, oh god, alright. So, to leave you guys with something other than me stretching and popping my back, my two theories are, and these are actually some decent theories actually thought of. You can agree or you can disagree with me about this regarding the murder. This is just regarding the murder. I think either Kyoko's name is actually not Kyoko's actual name. She actually is Makoto Ikusaba, and she is part of Fenrir. That's theory number 1. I mean, she's a mystery, right? She's a mystery, correct. Maybe she was Makoto Ikusaba from the start, and the 16th student is somebody else. So there is a 16th student. It just Makoto Ikusaba was not the 16th student. Makoto Ikusaba is actually Kyoko. That's theory number 1, which can sort of be supported, but not really, because she's such a mystery. Number 2, Makoto Ikusaba was the one killed and set up the way that she did. That means Kyoko is now the mastermind, or she's the one leading the charge. Which also raises a lot of questions at the same time. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Just think about it. Feel free to leave, your theories in the comments below. We'll be getting into the class trial as soon as possible, as soon as we can get. And I'm gonna edit all fancy and stuff, like I usually do, like last time and previously on DanganRonpa and stuff like that. It's gonna give it a nice fancy editing overhaul that I usually do. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be arduous, but it's gonna be really entertaining. Hopefully. Apparently, we also on a TV show. That's also what I learned. Apparently, this is a TV show. Which I feel like could also be a lie. Maybe. Maybe it's not, maybe it is. I don't know, we'll see. Nevertheless, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Thanks so much for watching, I really hope you enjoyed it. My name is DanganRonpa, like, subscribe, and as always, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of DanganRonpa. See ya! Hey guys, how's it going? My name is DanganRonpa. Welcome to Hello, what have we got here? Hello ladies, how's it going? Breasts as a treasure of that.
I kind of want to say you could dress better.